In Advaita Vedanta, it is in two movements. First movement is, you need to step back from the body and mind and appreciate yourself as existence, consciousness, bliss. That's one. You have to go away. The second movement is you have to come back in and see that you yourself as existence, consciousness, bliss are this universe. Then only Advaita is complete. If you just step back and see yourself as pure consciousness, then you have two things, pure consciousness and everything else. Pure consciousness and everything else. When you step back in, you see the pure consciousness alone is everything. Sri Ramakrishna explained it beautifully. So his simple language, he says, when you enter the house through the door, then you leave the door behind, you leave the staircase behind, you leave the first floor and the second floor and climb to the roof of the house, and then you see what the roof is made of, the bricks and the mortar and the cement, the first floor and the second floor and the staircase and the door, all of them are made of the same wood and mortar and bricks and cement. Now that's the story. What does it mean? As you go through the neti, not this, not this, not this, and you reach the reality which cannot be expressed in language, you find that reality. Again, you look back upon what you had left behind. You see all of that, you can use poetic language, is just a shining forth of that reality. That's how they put it. That's how you achieve non-duality. Before that, you still have duality. This world we experience, objective world of matter and energy and living beings and all our struggles herein, is nothing other than Brahman. It is not pantheism. God has not become the world. Rather, what they are saying is, the world is not, God alone is. Swami Vivekananda, one of his disciples, a young American woman, Mary Hale, she wrote a poem to Swami Vivekananda, saying that, I have understood what you taught. All is God. And Swami Vivekananda wrote a poem back from India to her. I have never taught such unmeaning doctrine as all is God. Such strange doctrine that all is God. I never taught that. Mary Hale was surprised, but that's all you said. Sometimes you even use those words. Now you're denying it. Swami Vivekananda wrote back saying that I never taught that. What I have taught is the God alone is, the all is not. It's like Wittgenstein, the famous philosopher. So he wouldn't have a prescribed thing, the reading, which you would read and come to class and he will talk about that. No, he will come to class and he will really create philosophy there. He'll stand there and think. And what he thinks he will speak. And I've read the description of those classrooms in Cambridge in the 1940s, 50s. So people used to sit, with open notebooks, waiting for those precious words to drop from his lips. And he would have the most agonizing time because all that he's doing is new philosophy. He's creating it right there. And often, as you can expect, he would contradict himself. He'd say something today and something else. So one of the students decided to catch him out on that. So literally wrote down what he had said once. And the next day, he said, Professor, did you mean this? And of course, Wittgenstein immediately would say, no, you have not understood. I do not mean that. He said, but Professor, this is exactly what you said. And then Wittgenstein was not at all pleased. He said, yes, but you do not mean what I meant when I said that. And it's so true. When I say I am Brahman, and Vivekananda says I am Brahman, we mean entirely different things.